Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been away for a minute now, for a while, because many things have been actually happening. I've been on a weight loss journey and also like other things. If you want to know what's actually happening in my life, you can subscribe to my other channel. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, and there I'm basically talking of what is happening on my life and everything. So here is mostly for skincare routine and what I mostly use basically. So I wanted to make a video because many people have been asking me. I'm sorry guys, I tried to reply your message as soon as possible, but actually I didn't have time to make a video. So now I'm here to make the video and explain the question you asked me. So many of you are sorry, many of you asked me if I still use Mequinol and how I dissolve the crystal. Okay, first of all, I don't use Mequinol anymore because it was the cream was too slow. Literally, I started with the 10% of Mequinol, then I went to 20% of Mequinol, and then after the 20%, because I saw that nothing was changing, I did increase the dosage to 40% of Mequinol. And guys, literally I really didn't see any result. I saw my skin literally was like peeling, and I feel like my discoloration was smoother. Like, it's basically like if you have any hyperpigmentation, it will smooth it out. So, but really slowly. Like after 3 months, I basically could not see anything. And let's say, for example, if you're using a cream and it lightened you, if you use Mequinol, it's not going to maintain the result of the other cream you use. So that was a big no-no for me. As I was getting darker, and I had a hyperpigmentation spot, which I was like, literally all the effort I was doing gone, because I was still lightening, especially my dark knuckles. My dark knuckles just came back, literally as if I didn't do anything. So I'm still on the journey. I'm still battling to get it back as it was before. In the video, if you can see them now, they're not bad, but I think before my hands were actually better in the other videos you saw. So yeah, I want to like take it to what it was before. Like, it's not even like that bad, but for me it is, because the result I had before was actually good, and I basically didn't have knuckles at all. So I do acknowledge the fact that I do naturally have dark knuckles, so it's not something about cream or something. Even if I used natural ingredients, because there was a period where I was using natural ingredients, even when I do use natural ingredients, I still do have knuckles. We actually have dark knuckles from my family. Like my sister and my brother, they don't even use like any like lightening, they just use regular lotion, and they still have dark knuckles. Okay, it's most something from my family, so I'm not even that bothered. Like, the most reason why I'm bothered from the dark knuckles is more because of what people will say, rather than something that I would be ashamed. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's actually quite normal in my family to have dark knuckles, because we all have dark knuckles. And yeah, I feel like some people just have dark knuckles anyways, because even when I was complaining to my sister and I told her, look, I'm having problems to have dark knuckles, and she was, no, your knuckles are not dark. And I was like, yes, they're dark. And she was like, shut up, your knuckles are like mine. And she used Vaseline. Okay, she used like all those Nivea. She doesn't even use like any cream like that, not even like natural. She doesn't even use natural, she just used like supermarket lotion. So she was like, look, this is how we have it in our family. Literally, I feel like that relieves me a bit, but I'm still like, looking the way how to like erase it because of what people will say. And I know it's a bit sad, but I feel like it's more that why I'm struggling to do it than me having dark knuckles. That makes sense. But anyway, yeah, apart from the dark knuckles, I didn't really like the Mequinol. It did not lighten me, and after 3 months I peeled, but the shade I got, it was like really matte, like literally you can't even see any difference from the skin that it peeled. So I feel I will recommend Mequinol to who has not started at all. I feel like even if you started a journey with natural ingredients like kojic acid and other things, like if you switch to Mequinol, it's gonna take all your results you did, all the money you spent with, because natural ingredients are actually expensive. So all the money, all the sacrifice you made with your natural cream, with the kojic acid, alpha arbutin, and all the natural ingredients, literally with Mequinol is going to go back to square one. That's why I don't really think when people say, oh, they're using Mequinol they're putting Mequinol in their skincare product. I don't think they're gonna put Mequinol in the skin product, because it's so slow. I'm gonna have, like, if I had a brand, I would never put Mequinol, because they're gonna give me like 0 stars. Because even I think, like, literally when I was using like kojic acid and alpha arbutin and glycolic acid, all these natural ingredients, I had even better results overall 3 months than this Mequinol. Definitely, like, I would just like recommend, if you're using your natural ingredients, just stick with it. If you're using your steroid, just stick with that, or rotate with hydroquinone or with another natural lotion if you want to. I mean, that's up to you. But this Mequinol, I think, is most likely for people who have not even started the journey at all. And I feel that from the research I made, it's more effective on people that are really light skin. And when I mean light skin, I'm not even talking about Beyonce. I'm talking people light like Mariah Carey. I'm gonna try to put a picture here so you know the kind of light skin. So literally you have to be like quarter to white, or really, like, you have to be really light skin, because I'm sure that even if someone like Beyonce used Mequinol, it would not work for her. I mean, that's how gradual it has, how slow it is. So I don't think it's really advisable for people darker than Beyonce, if that makes sense. I would not really advise it. But if you're like just really new to the skincare journey and you want to like take your time, you don't mind waiting 1 year or 2 years before seeing a mild result, I would say go for it. Because I think that most of the people that also use Mequinol, they still mix it with other things like steroids or hydroquinone. But I didn't want to mix anything, because I didn't want to gamble my skin. Like, I'm like, oh, what's the point of using Mequinol if I still have to use steroids? Because the point of using Mequinol was to stay off of steroids completely. But it didn't happen that way, at least not for me. Mequinol didn't work. So yeah, I still have I think half a kilo, so 500 grams of Mequinol powder I'm not using. People ask me how I dissolved it. I actually dissolved it in water. So I will use the boiling water in a glass, please guys, use glass, in a glass kettle or jar, and then I'll put the desired amount of Mequinol powder I need, and that's it. So as I said, I have still 500 grams of Mequinol, I think, or even more, because I bought 1 kg, but I'm not using it anymore. So literally it's just been sitting there. So if you want the Mequinol and you live maybe in UK or in Europe, I'm happy to ship that to you. Okay, so this is an indirect giveaway. So what you have to do to enter this giveaway to get the Mequinol powder, if you are interested, is to like my video, follow me on my social media, and then when you've come back, when I've done it, just write on the comment done. And obviously if you want to comment everything, just leave your comment of what you want or anything. Like, if you have any question, please message me. I'm really open. Sometimes I just really struggle in putting out videos, editing and bringing it out, because I'm really struggling as I'm working full time, and I'm doing other stuff also. So you can see I'm really like sometimes I really do get busy, especially if you live in London or in UK. You understand what I say when you get so busy with work and everything, and you know, the bills and all those things. So I obviously have to get those sort of things sorted before coming here and, you know, doing video, just because my mind wouldn't be at ease. But now I'm better, and yes, you can see I've lost some weight. Yeah, guys, I've lost some weight. So please keep tuned to my channel, because in the meantime your girl has got your back. I've done some pro-mixing video. I'm gonna upload it after this video. I've done some pro-mixing video and you guys are gonna see it. I don't know if to do a Q&A, because you guys keep on saying, Margaret, you talk too much, you talk too much. Listen, if I don't talk, if I don't explain things, how would you understand? Then after, if you go out and burn your skin, you'll be like, she was the one that told me to burn my skin and all those things. Look, I feel like most of my video are really detailed, and if you see, especially now, I'm gonna cut it because I don't want people blabbing and bashing me about my length of my video. Well, if you actually see most of my videos, I know what I'm mixing. I don't just pour things. And even if you notice, I stick to the same products. Why I stick to the same product is because that product, I know what it contains, and I'm sure that is what it contains. I'm really skeptical on trying new products. Okay, I'm really skeptical, so that's why I use the same product. But I'm sure that if you guys have pro-mixed the way I pro-mixed, following everything like a Bible, you know say I'm balling. You know say even the cream you mixed made sense. You know, because I know what I mixed, man. Okay, that's too much of blabbing, but I hope you guys like the pro-mixing I did so far. Like literally what I've pro-mixed is what I've been using, and if you live in a cold environment, really that will be really suitable. Unless if you live in a hot environment, please do use that only at night. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna do another video with a Q&A explaining more things. Okay, so this is just about the Mequinol. I don't want to make it too long. So thank you very much for listening, for getting so much. If you have watched till now, thank you so much. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.